I'm now 31 years old, and if I could go back in time and give my younger self advice on how to get way ahead, I would tell him what I'm about to tell you guys right now. Things that I wish that I would have known. So if you're in your teens or your 20s and you're looking to get way ahead, I'd urge you to listen up, take some notes even, because if you follow these guidelines, I can guarantee you that you're going to be way ahead of everyone else. Now, I've been a student of life, reading all these books that you see behind me and constantly trying to be the best version of myself while experiencing things like investing in real estate, jumping out of planes, you name it. So now I'm at the point where I can help all of you guys out there shed some light on the path forward, to give you guys the way, the guidance to help you get ahead and live your best life. So with that being said, let's get into the first tip, which is gonna be to get out there and experience as much as humanly possible. Especially if you're in your teens or 20s, when you don't have responsibilities, like you don't have people relying on you, a spouse or kids or bills to pay for, or having to request time off from your boss to do things.
Jesus H fucking popsicle, I still don't have my billing reports, but you've got time to sit here and Google your ass off. Well, I know one thing. You've got your review coming up next week.
Now is the time to go out there and experience things. Even things that you thought you won't originally be interested in, just try them. Give things a shot. And then you'll find out, hey, I actually love this. So get out there and experience things, which leads to the next step and next guide or tip on this list, which is to face your fears, take risks, and get uncomfortable. On the other side of fear is truly your best life. For example, when I jumped out of a plane for the first time, not gonna lie, I was nervous and there was some doubt, but I did it anyway. And I smashed through that barrier, jumping through that door with my very own parachute, facing my fear. And wow, let me tell you guys, it was just bliss. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever experienced. So on the other side of that obstacle is your best life. So get out there and face your fears, take risks, get uncomfortable while you're young. And from there, you're gonna be able to find your passion. Do things that you're afraid of and just there's uncertainty. Do them, give them a chance. And I promise you, you will not regret it. The next tip on this list is to get rejected. Now, you may ask, Andrew, why would I want to get rejected? Getting rejected sucks. Well, it's because that rejection is gonna get you one step closer to your goals, to your dream life. So let's use some examples. Let's say you get rejected by a girl. Okay, well, that's just God's way or the universe's way, whatever you believe in, of saying that they're not meant to be in your life and someone else better will come along. If you continue the process and not give up, putting one foot in front of the other. So you ask out more girls, you become more social, you learn, you go through the process, and before you know it, you've got your dream girl or dream guy, whatever it is, or whoever you're seeking out in this life. So go out there, get rejected. And also, let's use a business example. Let's just say it doesn't pan out the way you thought it would pan out. Well, you have to rephrase that. And I truly believe it's just God's way of saying, hey, you need to learn this thing before you can move and advance to the next step. But again, as long as you just put one foot in front of the other, you're going to continue to learn and get closer and closer every rejection you get. So go out there and get freaking rejected.
You be ferocious. You be relentless.
The next tip on this list is once you've gone out there and you experienced things, it's important to finally pick something and stick to it. In today's society, I feel like there are a lot of services that train us to give up so easily, like Amazon and all these quick services that give you things immediately, especially social media where you get these quick hits of dopamine. That's not how it is in real life and accomplishing your endeavors. So in reality, it takes more than a couple months. It could take years to make anything great happen. The greater the thing is, the more time it's gonna take. So you need to, instead of spreading your attention thin between all these different things and giving up if it doesn't work out in a couple months, stick to that one thing, and that way you'll become an expert in that field. Especially if you want to make money off of that thing, just know it's not always going to be fun, but if you stick to it, you're going to be one of the ones that become the experts, because everyone in this world, it seems like they just give up after a few months and then they just move on to the next thing. And then before they know it, they're years down the line realizing, oh, well, I could have been great at that, but I kept doing other things and they're not where they want to be in life because they kept jumping ship. And now that you've picked that one thing, the next step is to stay consistent, trust the process, and have faith. Remember to put one foot in front of the other. And for example, let's just say you're trying to lose weight. So many people give up when they don't see results right away. So it's so important to trust the process. Things are happening in the background. You may just not realize it. So, for example, it takes 2 weeks to see any progression. So it's so important to stay consistent and trust the process and have faith that it's going to work out. You have nothing to lose by believing in a higher power that they will look out for you and help you accomplish your goals to make your dreams a reality. So you put one foot in front of the other, you stay consistent, trust the process and continuing to grow, and have faith that a higher power is going to help you get it done. And if you don't give up and you stay relentless and you continue the pursuit, having faith, I'm telling you, there's some crazy stuff in this world that may seem like magic. And this one book that I read, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, it talks about some pretty amazing things where if you just have faith in a higher power, it's almost like magic, where in time it helps you, like your intuition, it helps you accomplish goals and dreams as long as you don't give up, as long as you stay consistent and trust the process. Then when you're going through the process, when you're working on the day in and day out activities, you may hear a negative voice in your head telling you, oh, I'm too tired. I don't feel like doing this. Maybe I'm not good enough.
All your excuses are lies. They are lies, all of them.
Well, that's all BS. So the next advice is to not let your brain play tricks on you. I remind myself all the time that our brains have evolved over hundreds of thousands of years to keep us comfortable, to keep us in a safe zone. So that negative voice on your shoulder, aka the ego, that's telling you, hey, don't do this. You're too tired. You're not worth it. You're not worthy. All these negative things. Don't listen to it. Instead, listen to the good voice, your intuition, which is the angel on your shoulder. When we use those metaphors, you have the devil, which is your ego, and then the angel, which is your intuition, the thing that wants the best for you. So when you have this voice saying the good things and you get excitement, follow those things. Don't let your brain that's trying to keep you safe and comfortable and in the same spot stop you from accomplishing your dreams. Have faith and trust the process, because then your dreams will become reality. Next on the list is to start now. A lot of people go through their lives to then get to the end realizing, I wish I would have done this, and they have regrets. I don't want to be one of those people. So it's so important to live our lives with urgency. We're not invincible. We don't have all the time in the world. Just like in the movie Rocky, Creed says, there is no tomorrow.
Damn, Rock, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
And it's so important to live that way, because if you live that way, you're going to accomplish your dreams and goals. And if you just keep thinking you have all this time, before you know it, you're going to be years down the line in the same position, not accomplishing what you wanted to accomplish. So live your life with urgency. Do it now. Don't listen to those negative voices. Do it now, even when you're tired. Force yourself. Train your body to then do it even when you're tired. Train yourself to create the right neural connections to then become the person that you need to be to become that dream, to live those dreams. And when you're following your intuition, that good voice, and doing the things that you want to do, the things that make you happy in life, I always remind myself to not care about all the external factors, all the other people comparing. Don't compare yourself, which is the next advice on this list, is to stop comparing yourself to others and thinking so much. Think of it, guys. What is that going to do for you? Instead of giving your energy to those people, give the energy to yourself. Use it to create and do the day in and day out efforts to get you closer to your goals. Remember, energy is a finite resource and we only have a limited amount of it every single day, aka willpower. So again, focus on yourself, drown out all the other bullshit about what other people are doing. And it doesn't make sense to compare yourself to other people because everyone's on their own journey. It's just not realistic because maybe they started out at a different point. We all want different things and we have different circumstances. So put that energy and focus on yourself and forget about what everyone's doing or what they're going to think of you doing what makes you happy. Follow your passions and do what makes you happy regardless. And you're going to get that much closer to your goals. And then lastly, saving the best for last is to know that every one of you guys watching this video is worthy. Now, this isn't to just say, oh, you should be content with your life and not continue the pursuit of your dreams and ambitions. No, instead, this is a tool to help you perform more optimally, to be way more efficient. Because let's just say you're going into a business or you're going to speak to a girl, whatever that is, whatever you're going to initiate, you go into that with more confidence because you know you are worthy. And this is without all the external achievements, accomplishments. This means you're worthy exactly as you are. The way you look, the way you were born, you are worthy. Your soul, that is what is worthy. So you have to know that. Whatever it is that you want to do in this world, you can do it. Get excited about that. You can do it. You're worthy. And that, so many people don't understand that. And they just tell themselves like, oh, I need to do this, and it's a checklist of items before they can be happy. But you can be happy right now. And it's about the journey and being happy throughout the journey, not just, oh, when you get to that end goal and then all of a sudden you're happy, because you'll find out once you get to the end and the process is over, if you rely on that, you're not going to be happy. But if you find happiness in yourself from within, deep down, and through the journey, That's the way to do it, in my opinion. But these are the tips, guys. So if you're looking to get way ahead in life, I'm telling you, if I followed these things, man, I would have been way ahead. I mean, I'm doing pretty good, but this would have got me a lot further, and I had to learn all of this. And so I want to give this gift to you guys of all that I've learned being a student in life. But if you're looking to continue to grow and live and be the best version of yourself, consider subscribing, because I do post self-development content, motivational content, all the things to help you guys live the absolute best life possible. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to be with me here today to go through all this advice that's gonna help you guys. So thank you. And with that being said, I'll see all of you guys in the next video.
You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before. You just gotta bend your knees, take a deep breath,